Tell me when we're live. I'll stop drinking.
I think we're live now.
Oh, all right, hold on. Day 34. Holy cow, it's a Friday. I know it's a Friday because I looked it up today. And I knew it when I went into the day. So, it's Friday, it's day 34. Now, I gotta tell you what we're doing tonight. You may have noticed that you may think I've repeated myself because we're doing a Quarantinarita. And I did do a Quarantinarita earlier, but two things. One, that was an absolute classic margarita with a little bit of a quarantine twist. Tonight, we're going to quarantine twist it up, but I'm going to give you the best recipe ever for a margarita because I've had numerous people shout out. And by God, no more monkey business. Michael, Tammy, you know who I'm talking to right now. We're going to show you how to make a margarita the right way. I'm leaving my beer behind. I'm serious, folks. Blue Monkey Quarantina, let's go. BMQ. Woohoo! Hashtag BMQ. We're going to start seeing that'll no, never mind. All right. Here's the other thing that happened. Last time I did the Quarantinarita was, I think, episode 2, in case you're keeping track at home. That's better. Well, back then, again, this was just a bit of a piecemeal crap show that we put together in 2 minutes. Now we spend 35 minutes getting ready for this operation. And I give you history now, and I didn't give you any history last time. And if we're going margaritas, you got to have the history. So, let me take you back. First of all, before we do this, we got to get our glasses at least prepped, all right? So, at least take 1 lime. Let's get these glasses ready, because we got to get them iced up. My God, I will tell you, the recipe I'm getting you tonight, it is a monster. And you better have yourself a big old margarita glass. All right, next thing, here's what we're putting on the top of these tonight. We're going to go salt. And I don't know if you've ever heard of this, folks. It's called Emergency. And my gosh, not only is it a delicious vitamin C burst of orange flavor, it'll keep you safe through this whole pandemic. So we're going to put that right in here with our salt. Make a nice little... All right. Grab those glasses. Now, I'm not going crazy on this because, I'll be honest, I'm not a big salt on the glass kind of guy. It's not how I roll. But I know that's what people expect. And by gosh, I'm not going to disappoint. Once you get those, you need about 84 pounds of ice. Don't pay attention. Come on, camera person. Oh, I'm going to look too bad. All right. Fill them up. Get them cold. That's all right. I wanted that one there. All right, that one's too much. Put that over here. Put some in there. That's for later. You want to make sure you put lots of ice on your salt. A lot of people don't do that enough, and then we'll give that to the dog. All right, back to the drink. 1938. That's where we're going to start on the margarita history. While those are cooling, know this. First. So here's the fun thing about a classic margarita. Everybody says that they invented it. There are as many stories about the margarita as there are versions of a margarita. I'm going to give you the 3 best stories according to me. Okay. So, 1938, because this is the oldest story, and it's pretty good. So, Carlos Henry Araya, all right? Now, he's in Tijuana, and he's got this little place called the Rancho La Gloria. Now, it's a great bartender story because he's the bartender there and he meets a dancer. What bartender hasn't met a dancer? Well, here's the problem with this dancer. She can only drink tequila. She's allergic to other alcohols. Man, if I had a nickel every time I heard that pickup line. Anyway, he's trying to make her the best drink he can out of tequila. And here's what he comes up with. The margarita. And what it is, in his mind, all it is basically a shot of tequila in a glass. It's tequila, it's a lime, and it's salt. And that is his claim to fame of 1938, that he invented it. Not my favorite one. Next one, 1942, fast forward, still Mexico. We're in Juarez, Mexico. And now this place, all right, this is Pancho Morales. He's our bartender now. Now his place, this is authentic, off-the-hook Mexican joint. I'm going to do my best to make sure I don't butcher the pronunciation. It's called Tommy's Place. Anyway, now, I will tell you right now, Pancho, he is self-proclaimed best bartender in Mexico. And there's some legitimacy behind this because he actually was the instructor for all of the bartenders through the union in Mexico. I mean, this guy worked it. So he was it, and he was always inventing new drinks. And he makes claim to this, and he's got a great story of how it happened. 1942, and he'll give you the day. He said it was July 4th, 1942. Woman walks into his bar. He's already got me. I mean, what great story doesn't start off with? So, woman walks into a bar. She looks at him and says, "Can you make me a Magnolia?" Well, I told you, he's like this fantastic bartender. No good bartender says, "I don't know how to make it." Here's what he knows about a Magnolia. A Magnolia is basically brandy, lime juice, and some Cointreau, and that's it. And he's like, "I'll just substitute the tequila." So he throws tequila in there, basically makes the margarita, hands it over to her, and then she tastes it. She says, "This is delicious, but this isn't a Magnolia." And he says, "Oh, a Magnolia? I thought you said a margarita." And he said, because a margarita is daisy in Spanish. And he said, "So I thought flower, and I thought that's what you wanted." And she said, "No." Boom! He makes claim that's where the margarita came from. Not bad. Last good story, 1948, a few more years later. Margarita Sam's. That's her name, Margarita. So she's already kind of got the way with this, right? Here's her story. Acapulco, Mexico. She doesn't live there. She's actually from Dallas, but she's there on a vacation. And she says she makes the margarita for all of her friends. Everybody loves it, including one of her friends, Tommy Hilton. Yeah, that Hilton. And Tommy Hilton loves it so much, he puts it on his menu at all the Hilton hotels. Now, let me give you the only thing we absolutely know for sure. 1945, Jose Cuervo, you've heard of the tequila, they had an ad that was running. So this is before Margarita Sam's did her thing. And the ad that they ran was Margarita, it's more than a girl's name. Now, you pick the story you like best, but I will tell you this. They were right about one thing. Margarita is more than a girl's name. Now, I'm going to take you, and I've dropped the hint, monkey business. I will tell you the best margarita, hands down, ever had in my life is in Cabo San Lucas. Little bar, literally in an alley. If you want, you can sit there and sip on a margarita and have fish nibble on your toes. Not anymore. They got rid of that. I think there was a health issue. But I did it, and I still have 9 toes, so I think it was fine. Anyway, this is their recipe, and I'll tell you, it's a good one. We're going to make 2 at a time. I'll try to keep this as simple as I can. We're going to go 3 ounces of tequila. Go more if you want, but this is going to do you pretty well. All right. By the way, tonight we're going with Espolón. This is really nice, and it's got a picture of a skeleton and a dead guy on it, which, you know, makes me happy. All right, so 3 ounces. Then we're going to go with our Cointreau, 2 ounces. Now, I had somebody actually ask me, Cointreau or Grand Marnier? You can do either. Grand Marnier is a lot stronger and smokier, and this is a little sweeter and thinner, so that's why most people will go, it's got more of the orange flavor, but your choice. Now, here's the next part, and folks, I saved you. A lot of juice, right? Now, I'll tell you about the trick to this. You even alcohol to juice. So, we're gonna go, I did 8 limes, so 4 in each one. Again, You're welcome, and let me see if I can do this without spelling it. So, we're gonna, well, not too bad. Not too bad. Oh, that was bad. I'll do one more for good measure. We'll use this one that I had, just to be safe, because I did spill a little. Plus, it wouldn't be as much fun if you didn't see me doing some sort of work here. I mean, for God's sakes, you got to earn your drinks, right, people? All right, now, here is the absolute secret to it all. Orange juice. All right, so on this one, you're going to hit it with just a couple ounces of orange juice in each one. And that orange juice just cuts it. Oh, that's about perfect. Boop, boop. We're good. It's right here. Come on. But the orange juice on top of your margarita, if you've never done it before, I'm telling you, it's the way to go. And that is by far as you know, and I know, the absolute secret to the ultimate margarita. Now, I'm going to take these. One last thing. Little simple syrup. Now, I'm not a big simple syrup fan, but if you're going to make it, again, it's 50-50. It's just sugar and water. Boil it for about 10-15 minutes. Give them each just a couple little squirts. And then pray to God nothing falls apart as you try to shake them up. All right? Always a very fun part of the show. I know half of you have wagers right now saying, man, I hope that breaks. But shake it until your hand can't hold it anymore. That cold. And, oh, perfect. Try this one. Strainer. Oh, goodness. I know I have a strainer. Hold on. Ah! It's here. And then, this is the official Monkey Business Margarita. Literally enough to kill a monkey. I don't know how they get the name. But I will tell you. And again, when you're tequila choice, you don't need to do anything good tequila, but you don't need to go smoky, nothing crazy like that. Now the last thing, I'm going to do my best, folks. Here's the other reason I wanted to do this. I tried this last time, and it is the greatest little garnish, and I butchered it. I apologize to all of you. You deserve better than this. By golly, I'm going to do my best. So, I practiced. We're going to see. Just take the knife, split the sections. I won't bore you with two. Let's see if I can at least get one. Once you split the sections, invert it. Then, hold on.
Oh, nicely done.
Huh? Oh. All right. You gotta wait. I gotta do one more.
Nicely done.
All right. Best trick in the book. Just, again, slice. Now your fingers. Huh? Once you slice it, invert. Take your other half, pop it in. Oh, if I'm not getting oohs and ahs right now, I just don't even know what to do anymore. I mean, that's perfect. And then we're just gonna plop it right in there. Little ray sunshine. Well, that is just a great mess all around. Folks, Monkey Business Quarantinarita right here, live. You've seen it. Best recipe ever. Michael, Tammy, thank you for reminding me. I hope you enjoy it. It's Friday. You need a monster drink like this on any Friday. Now, I'm not telling you what to do. Obviously, this is probably not the healthiest thing you should do in your life. But you know what? It doesn't matter anymore. As long as you don't get the corona, you're good. So, vitamin C, do it up. Enjoy your evening. It's Friday. Let me see if it's good. Oh. Get your vitamin C, get your fruit. Tear in a couple of these. You'll be good. Day 34, quarantine cocktail show. Thanks for coming. See you tomorrow, 7:30, same time. By the way, I gave you a shout out early. I told you tequila. Tell me if you at least want me to give you the booze ahead of time, and I will. But I got to hear from you. And that's it. Have a good Friday night. Thanks for sharing your evening with us. Love you all. Tomorrow.